Welcome back to GM Mode SVR 2008. I am your host, Attack Slug. I am Theodore Long here on SmackDown, and I have 0% in Honolulu, Hawaii. Let's see what our roster is looking like at the moment in terms of their fatigue, in terms of their popularity, and I want to see who's happy, who's not happy in a 1 week after my bit of business. So healthy, we're okay on healthy, but what about my rivalries are doing okay? Yeah, 1 week, thumbs up on those, love to see it. Alright, so also we have that. Fan support is just straight across the line so far in 1 week. We have our reports from JBL, I'm not going to look at those. We have our financials. 3.1 million. We made about $500,000 on that first show. And, you know, expenses, breaks down the crew, is negative 6 million because we bought all that talent to open up our show. So that's week 1 on that. And let's go and book week 2. But how do I renegotiate with myself? That part I'm not quite sure on. Like, again, I've not played this, so I know a few things, but I also don't know a whole lot. So if I go click on Slug here, contract options, we'll give him, I guess, another 5 weeks. We'll add 5 weeks, and hopefully that will keep me happy. We'll find out here in a second. So there we go. We will keep on boosting him a little bit here on our show today as we head toward our second week of SmackDown. It is now April. We are still heading towards Judgment Day, which is a ways off, because Backlash is a Raw show, I believe. So, yes, here in Hawaii, let's pick the show, let's do the events and activities, and send out me on some more trophy dates. That's me. And I think at that point, he'll be at like 4 of fatigue. So, that'll be alright. Stop doing that and focus on somebody else at the moment, perhaps. Let's just double check on that real quickly. And I check my health. Alright, he is now 4 at fatigue with a 49 in popularity. Second lowest would be William Regal. So let's boost up Regal over the course of this week and make him more popular. So, Mr. William Regal, guess what you are? A man's man in Bismarck, North Dakota. Let's give you some trophy dates. Sunshine, +5, and fatigue. +5 and fatigue. And 1 more of those. So that puts Regal at 3 in fatigue. So we have now done that. And that moves us to our next bit of business, which is booking our show for this week on SmackDown in Bismarck, North Dakota. And we have all vacant matches. So again, I got to figure out, all right, what were the feuds again? So I think for the main events, we will still keep running, but it's non-title, a match between Edge and John Cena. But we can change things up a little bit here. Let's have a parking lot brawl between John Cena and the Edgester. Let's have a regular match here with managers. So we will have William Regal. Hold on, no. William Regal with manager Umanga versus Shad with manager JTG. I believe that's going to be the case there, so that should hopefully work out in my favor. We'll see. Yes, that should be the case. Or is it Umaga versus JTG? I don't know, man. Look, it's single manager versus with manager, so it should be the thing, but I don't actually know for sure. Now then, the US Championship submission match. And it will be Randy and King Booker. 1 more time on that. We've got our Cruiserweight feud, which is Carlito. And, alright, we'll do a tables match between Carlito and Helms. So, there we go with that. And then, opening contest will be a triple threat endeavor. So, 3-way. And it will be Attack Slug versus MVP versus the Sandman. So honestly, that one should be a hardcore match. So let's change that to a hardcore match because Sandman is involved. So now in terms of our promos, promo 2 will be, I don't know, let's see, interview space for somebody. No, actually, no. Let's do some tag team hype for our tag team champions. Yes, Crime Time get their tag team hype promo after that match. And then our first promo will be building up hype for a future title match between Randy Orton and Booker. So let's do some of that and confirm that. And yes, let's advance the show here. And that should be the good card, I hope, fingers crossed, on how that's going to play out. So let's see who gonna win. Actually, no. Before that, can I do that? Yes? That's fine. All right. So, Attack Slug MVP Sandman, will the newfound popularity of the Slug get him a victory in this contest? No. MVP winner again, and Sandman loses there. We got Helms and Carlito tables a match. Who going through a table? It's going to be Carlito, so Helms Pooty can beat the King of Cool. King Booker, Randy Orton submission match. Simulate that. Simulate that. And Randy Orton taps out King Booker. Regal versus Shad. I'm pretty sure that's the match here, so let's do that and simulate that match. And Regal taps out Shad, I assume. And our main event, the Parking Lot Brawl. Let's watch this Parking Lot Brawl between John Cena and the Rated R Superstar. What's it going to be between these two bitter rivals backstage in the parking lot? No commentary in the background from JBL and Cole. Just me doing my thing as these two get into it in a brutal, epic beatdown. Hopefully some good spots here for a thumbnail, but you never know with how these games tend to work. Again, it is still on Legend, so hopefully they use some of these various interactables in this backstage brawling area. And I would hope, fingers crossed, we have, yeah, here we go. Edge got John Cena. No, don't you do it, Edge. Not his ankle. You're going to break it. You're going to Pillmanize that ankle. No, don't you do it. Oh, that's it. That ankle's got to be shattered in half. And Cena kicks out at 2, as John Cena tends to do. Drops the elbow. He's walking just fine. Just total no-sell is Big Match John. What else is new? And the table to the face of the Edgester. And the gut. Good Lord. Edge reverses. Gets that table back. And clocks John Cena with it. Just down and dirty is the Edgester. But anything goes here in this backstage parking lot brawl. First man to get knocked out is going to be your loser. On the concrete. Suplex. That's gotta hurt. John Cena going to get that trash can, or not. Or will he? Or won't he? Yes. Trash can, dumping it out, and just dropping it for no reason. I heard that. Alright. John Cena again. Trash can. No, they're fighting for it. Good Lord. Will Edge use that implement? He won't. John Cena reverses that move. And now gets the chair. Oh, a steel fight. It's solid steel versus solid steel. Who comes out on top? It is indeed John Cena with that solid steel chair to the dome of Edge. Will Cena fly off that truck or not? Nope. Just keep on clocking Edge into the face with that chair. And that, my friends, no, it wasn't. He was just doing a taunt there. Just doing a taunt. Nope. Missed. Missed. I'm hearing the sound effects from whoever got... Oh, good Lord. Edge with a fire extinguisher. Trying to put out the flames of John Cena. Put out the heart of John Cena. But unfortunately for Edge, John Cena has grit. So, clocking him with that fire extinguisher. Just knock down, drag out. Will he knock out John Cena? Will he make John Cena give up for 1 time, 2 times, 3 times? Can John Cena cool off? Nope. Here we go. Edge. Nope. Not gonna happen. Cena reverses the DDT onto the concrete. Is that enough? Cena taunting the man with some shadow boxing. Picking him up. And the trash can again. No. Edge reverses that trash can. I love trash. Clothesline from John Cena. Will he hit that attitude adjustment on the concrete? The FU on the concrete. Edge reverses. Cena from behind. Standing switch from Edge. Catch as catch can. The Edge-O-matic. One of those. I can't ever keep them straight. If it's the Edge-O-matic or the Education or the Education, I don't know. But John Cena now. Big Match John here in the back. Certainly battle-tested is John Cena. And whiffs those kicks as Edge pokes him in the eye, and then downstairs. It's all legal back here. The ultimate opportunist strikes again, and Edge defeats John Cena. He has his number here in the back stage brawl. He sees clearly. You think you know him. That was our card from Bismarck, North Dakota. We have a phone call here. The trainer. Injury report. Attack Slug has strained quadriceps. So a half of his performance for 4 weeks. And we got the x-rays there, and that's not cool. So yes, that's a problem for me. But, put Slug on some rest here for a couple weeks. He's in the middle of a feud, but you can totally use promos and not matches to keep that feud going with MVP. But more importantly, let's edit our available roster before we go on to the next week, because we can now have some more free agents that I want. Not for anybody else, but for me, because I'm the one playing the game. So that means we can totally add to our free agent pool a Stone Cold Steve Austin. So Stone Cold in the free agent pool. Now we head to the next week on Raw, San Diego, California. Now we back out and we head into free agent. Why is he not there? What the hell, Stone Cold? I need to hire. All right, I have misunderstood how this works. I thought that once you put him into free agency, that once you advance for a week, you should be able to hire them. But perhaps it is a week from when you turned it on, so not until SmackDown tomorrow. Man, I botched that pretty hard. What else is new? But, I think that's all we got to do today for this week. Let's check our ratings on the .com. Let's see how that last show did for us. Match of the week again. The Edgester. All right. EC Dub got $100,000 in fan change. They have Shawn Michaels and Taker. They have a stacked roster, does ECW. So, meanwhile, on SmackDown, do we get 3.5? No, we get 3. So, disadvantage here for us at the moment. ECW got 3.1. Raw has 2.96. And SmackDown has 2.93. Man, ECW, you wouldn't think that they'd be doing that good, but they are. Meanwhile, it's match of the week. So the fans love SmackDown, but they aren't watching enough SmackDown, which is a problem for me who's running SmackDown. Fan support. Yes, you can see me going down and ECW going up. So again, I'm going to try to hire Stone Cold on the show tomorrow, and perhaps Austin will make a difference in our bits of business, being a legend that he is. I can now then run legend programs with my superstars. So that's the plan there, hopefully, maybe. But yes, financials are 3.2 million. So we went up a little bit on our financials. That's fine. Yes, we made 150 grand there on that show. All right, sure. Power 25. Edge and Randy are tied for number 3. So you got Shawn, you got Trips, and you got Edge and Randy, and then John Cena. So we're in that 3 and 4 spot with 3 guys. It's a little weird, but okay. And yep, that's your Power 25 here. Who is in the 25th spot here on this thing? It is Ashley on Raw. So Melina, even Regal has improved some. Sandman, Carlito, Booker. You know, my roster doing things. But man, I am surprised at how well, considering they don't have a secondary belt, I'm surprised at how well that EC is doing on their stuff. So it is kind of shocking. Kind of shocking. But be that as it may, they've got a pretty good roster. They have Michaels, Taker, Punk, Lashley, Nitro, Hardy, Finlay, Henry. Like, that's not a bad roster for anybody anywhere. So, that being said, we're going to save. We're hopefully going to hire Austin tomorrow, and then move on from there to additional things going on with that bit of business. But today, I'm done. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. Tune in. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.